anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. And that brings up 2nd down. Oh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
Now 2nd down throw for Jackson. Finding Flowers. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch. So give him 1 on that short completion.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo!
James Cook, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
His kick is good. For the moment, at least, we've got a flag down on the field, Brock. I think they're going to get him, though, for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Completed to Flowers. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on 2nd, Jackson. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Lamar. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Working quickly here.
That's good for Baltimore.
Now it's Lamar. Diving right side. Got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
That's completed right side. And he gets home. Touchdown, Baltimore. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one right down the middle. That ties things at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Enough from the pistol to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. It's Allen out of the pistol. Go left side, and Bell has it. Here's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. It'll be first down, Buffalo.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
Here's a screen for Cook. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
Yes, a smaller gain on the stat sheet with that counter run, but it does diversify their run game portfolio. Makes those guys, and especially the edge defenders, think a little bit. And Kate, I've told you once, I'll tell you 100 times, I love the play action that comes off of that same counter run action.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Back to throw now, Allen. And this one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Got to look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that. Couldn't do it.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's Lamar. He's in trouble. He's not going to get away from this. They drop him at the 10. And that's going to lead to a lengthy now 3rd and 21.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Lamar back to throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Now, I think we kind of all knew what was coming. That last sack kind of forced their hand. The best option to extend that drive is to just throw it deep and hope.
I think that's exactly why sacks are so productive for defenses. It's because it does, to your point, force the hand of the offense.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Allen setting up play action. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
DJ Moore. A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. Chased out to his right. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, we made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Bass's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, That's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Flowers now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On second down, Jackson. Under pressure, down he goes. They got him at the 17. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play, and they get the first down, too.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Has another lane. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They get the big play just before half. 41 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Again, it's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Another one for Cook. And he gets home. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Flowers now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Ravens 14. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Kyle Hamilton. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Second down. Here's Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up the in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll run it with Cook. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Allen. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up to the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
They're getting the 1st down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. We'll cobble together a yard there. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
28-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Connecting on the slant. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
4th down, here's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he gets home. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers. First return scored, now he's got a receiving one too. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll get another chance now to knock the point after through. So the extra distance, no problem for him, and that kick is good.
Ravens 21, Bills 17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Now, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense is doing their job.
Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 48 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
Throwing on 2nd. Allen.
29-yard line.
That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Catch made underneath by the back. And he's going to be stopped without adding much to that catch. Call it out. About a gain of 4. That is well shy of what they needed. It's 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
43-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
21.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Flowers now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Setting him on the dive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I love seeing those defenders that love to chirp and do a little talking throughout a game. So there's a perfect chance to back up that talk. What a one-on-one battle to win.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Here's Lamar. He put everything he's got behind it. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. We're back, and it's the punt team out there now to begin this 4th quarter. He has it at the 22. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throwing on second. Here's Allen. Look at that power. Deep left side. Well, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Allen setting up to throw. He lets another one go. Caught the football, but it's jarred out before he can secure it. They nearly had a big play there on 3rd down, Brock. The defensive effort forces 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now it's Lamar. Ooh, he puts some air under this one, right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Luke for the point after.
The extra point.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Here's Cook, and he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Allen. Got his man. Shakir has it. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now a give to Cook, running left. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
Ball carrier. He's brought down by Chandler Rivers. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bills down by 7. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Allen looking to throw. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A clutch moment for a massive play. 32 yards.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now it's Cook. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
A loss of 2 brings up
Second down throw for Allen. Forced out to his right. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout.
Brings up 2nd
and they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another carry for him. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So out now comes the punter. And they could elect to just take the safety here. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
There's times up here, Cameron, we'll look at each other and wonder, what was the intent of that call? What was the purpose there? There's no questioning that one. That throw was made with the touchdown clearly in mind.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking at our likely final play here. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they make the stop. This ball game's over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. This is the time.